Hi, and welcome back to I'm a Happy Enchilada. And if this is your first time with us, thanks for tuning us in. I'm Don Culver, and I'll be your host. And today, we have a most interesting topic to discuss. It's something most of us have thought about doing at one time or another. Well, maybe it's an ongoing thought with you, and each year you get closer to actually doing it. But there's still something that keeps you from actually letting go of your fear and overwhelm and just doing it. It's the act of putting yourself out there for all to see. Maybe in your physical appearance, your opinions, a career path change, maybe taking a stand on a hot button issue, or doing something bold and brave on social media, yikes. Perhaps even starting a podcast or something else in front of your peers, your family, and the world, and be willing to do it in spite of knowing people will be judging you. Maybe they like what you're doing, or maybe not. And you'll just be okay with that and not let others' thoughts affect you, right? Well, I'm going to enjoy every second of this topic today. You see, I am a late bloomer, most of you know that, and I suffered from low self-esteem for so many years and was too afraid to put myself out there because I feared what friends, family, and other people would say or think about me. Plain and simple, it was just plain fear. Now, I wanted to break out in the worst way, but just couldn't muster the courage to do so until I finally worked my way out of that low self-esteem mode and became willing to take some risk and not sweat the outcome. At first, it was scary doing new things that others would see and have an opinion on. My first venture in front of an audience was absolutely terrifying. I could feel the microphone shaking in my also shaking hand, and I just wanted to finish up without passing out. Yeah. Now, it took time for my fear to subside, but once it did, I began to fall in love with the stage, the microphone, and the audience. I had two people that were amazing encouragers and would be there for me when I came off the stage and tell me I was doing great and to hang in there no matter what. Well, without their support, I might have given in to self-doubt, but that didn't happen, and that began a change in me, a new self-confidence that sent my life in a new and exciting direction that continues even today, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. So maybe it's time for you to muster your courage and put yourself out there and see what happens. What do you got to lose? Hey, let's look at putting yourself out there together, shall we? That's a great idea. First, what does it mean to put yourself out there? Well, it simply means being open and honest about who you are and how you feel. Another definition is to actively expose oneself to public attention or scrutiny, even at the risk of rejection, criticism, and failure. To put yourself out there and open yourself up to making mistakes and growing from them. Even applying for a job is all about putting yourself out there, right? Well, why is it so scary to be yourself, you wonder? Well, the fear of being yourself is often a fear of being judged. We don't like that, do we? People who are afraid to be themselves will avoid asking for what makes them happy or try to indirectly get what they want. They may also feel the need to be constantly agreeable and avoid stating a contrary opinion, even if they disagree. Also, showing your true self to everyone is difficult because it can feel very vulnerable inside. Often we can be ourselves around people that love and support us because we know they will accept us, but we struggle to be ourselves around unfamiliar people because we don't know how they will react. The good news here is that putting yourself out there makes you stronger emotionally and helps you learn how to be more present in your life. And that is definitely true. Putting myself out there has also given me more strength of purpose, more self-confidence, and the ability to overcome that feeling of vulnerability and the fear of revealing my real self, and replaced it with the excitement of going outside my comfort zone and going for what I want. Ow! More good news is when you put yourself out there, people are going to be able to find you and learn about your capabilities. They'll want to become your clients, do business with you, or join in on projects you're working on. And another thing to consider is putting yourself first and your needs first is not selfish. It's something we should all do because we all matter. So now, let's look at 5 mindsets you can adopt to get more confident and courageous about putting yourself out there, okay? First, think of it as connecting, not promoting. Self-promotion has kind of a bad rap. Decide what you'll share and what you won't. Start small, important. Call on your support system. Remember that hard doesn't mean wrong. All right. Well, those are good. I especially like starting small. You know, sometimes we can get excited about doing something new and we try to take it all on right away. Sometimes it's just too much and we become frustrated and begin to lose interest. We can run the risk of overwhelm and just quit. Please just take it slow and easy, okay? Making positive changes in life requires more than just the want to as well. It takes the willingness to make it happen. Now, I believe that if you can take just one small thing in your life and commit to changing it to better and achieving success, it will give you the ability, desire, and confidence to take on something else and apply what you learned in your first success to ensure success again and to continue on and on. Changing your life an inch by inch, anything is a cinch, and I believe you can do this. Well, that's all I've got. So until next time, God bless and be a happy enchilada. Bye.